Life is Strange double exposure stream today. Square Enix gave us all of the delights. Let's jump into what Square Enix told us today and what we've discovered about Life is Strange double exposure. So if you're already familiar with the Life is Strange story and the characters, then maybe you'll be just as excited as I was to see Max pop up. But if you haven't played the game before, you're still able to jump in and still be able to play with Max and enjoy with this new kind of story that we're going in with. So now Max's powers have evolved and we've got new things that we can do. We can see that popping up in the reveal trailer and they go into this as well. So what's the actual story, what's going on? So let's get into this. So they covered that. So these are our main characters and what's happening with Max.
A Life is Strange double exposure.
I swore I'd never use my power again. But 2 nights ago, I found my friend's body in the woods. I don't know who I can trust, or who trusts me. But my friend Safi is dead. So why can I still hear her voice? Focusing my power, I somehow shifted into a parallel timeline. Here, Safi is still alive, but danger stalks our every step. And only I can investigate both realities.
Hang on. Parallel world?
It's the same as this one, except you're dead. I can still save Safi if I can solve and prevent the same murder across 2 timelines.
So I feel like that's pretty perfect of coming in and feeling like it's something new and fresh, but with a character that's kind of like familiar. So we're going in basically like a murder mystery in this, and Max is in a different place. We're missing our blue hair babe, but also part of it is the focus on her and this investigative Max that we have, and also the fact that her skills or her powers have developed.
Discover Max Caulfield's incredible new ability to shift between 2 parallel timelines.
Which comes in really handy when you're a detective and you want to eavesdrop and snoop and track suspects. Grab a glimpse of other people, key objects across the timeline without having to shift, which comes in really handy when you're a detective and you want to eavesdrop and snoop and track suspects. Identified one of these weak points between the timelines, we call them shift spots. She can use the shifting ability to instantaneously travel to the other timeline. So in a flash, she is instantaneously transported to the opposite version of the circumnavigate locked doors, suspects that won't talk to her in one timeline but will in another.
So I think that's such a good idea, having the thing for like them being able to talk in one timeline or the other. I feel like this is gonna get on my nerves. I'm gonna get mad. I really like the fact that double exposure looks exactly like what it would be in a photograph, and that they kind of have that thing of it being a dream aesthetic where they're crossing over into it. It just looks really pretty, and it's kind of interesting to see, just enhancing the storytelling and how it's crossed over. Bothered me was the fact that if there's a timeline where Safi is still alive, why not I just go to that timeline there? But apparently you find out quickly that the killer is still at large. You want to make sure that timeline's good as well. So there's that. Second thing is that where's Chloe? Where's Chloe? They talked about that a bit, but also it was sad to hear them say Safi's her best friend. Chloe's her best friend. I also think it was really smart because they know what we're like as gamers. she can't use her rewind powers. So it's not even like she can just rewind and be like, hey, don't be dead anymore. And I feel like that's important. I wonder if also is whether you're going to get confused playing this, shifting between this. And I thought this was really cool.
Get confused?
She does. She absolutely does get confused. And along the way, she has to learn what's different between the two timelines along with the player. Safi's death not just reverberates through the relationships on campus, but also through the environment. And we reflect this in different ways, different set dressing, different audio, different lighting. The weather patterns change. It's the butterfly effect. And so Safi's death has this immense impact that creates two distinctly different timelines.
I think it's really cool the fact that it not only affects the relationships, but the environment, especially what we just saw there. I thought that was really cute.
So she'll have to keep an eye out for dialogue choices, because if you're not paying attention, you might stumble into Max being confused about the timeline. Whereas if you're on your game, you can avoid those little faux pas in a conversation.
I'm sorry. I was being nosy. I don't know why. Probably just paranoid.
You think? Jesus, Max.
I'm here for the drama. I'm not gonna lie. I'm here. Whatever the drama is, I'm here for it. I kind of want to jump straight into the game when it comes out. So you can pre-order it at the moment. It's out on October the 29th. So patience is key. And you get these really cool things. And I feel like this is the first time they've done something like this. Not only do you get cat DLC, you get like these five like fan favorites. So the spooky decades. So you get to get new stuff in there, and then you get early access with the pre-order, the Ultimate Edition. You get spooky outfit pack, Final Fantasy. There's just loads of cool downloads as well. Ragdoll Max Schoolfield. Look at the changes that you get. There's hair colours as well. I think that they've done something different here, and it looks really cool. I love the fact that you have the 90s grunge coat and indoor outfits, etc. So for the TLDR, you have the Life is Strange Double Exposure Exclusive Deluxe Edition. Takeaways are the timelines are distinctly different, whether it be from environment, interactions with people, and the relationships you have. Max's powers are key to solving the crime. This is, even though she doesn't have rewind, she now can cross over to things as well. As you could see, like, there's loads of the way that you saw her powers pop up. It looked really beautiful. And they are amazing. The game is a murder mystery, so this is slightly different. I feel like we are in our Nancy Drew era. And she's got new friends. We miss her old friends, but she's got new friends. One of them's dead. I feel like we need to start asking questions about why her friends are always dead. I like the fact that it acknowledges both endings of Life is Strange. And it's also a fresh start for Max and players. So I'm really excited. Let me know what you think. Things that you think you're looking forward to, and things that you're a bit questioning. And I'll see you for the next one.